Hi there, welcome to this new section of the course. So I know that I've left the last section without telling you why should we connect with the top accounts of our niche. So this section is kind of like the extension of the previous section and you'll be able to find out a lot of answers in the section. So let's start this video. Now if you remember from the previous video, I told you that we have to connect with top accounts of a niche. Well, this is how the full diagram looks like. You have to connect with these kinds of accounts that are related to your niche. And you can see that the top accounts or the big accounts are the accounts with a huge number of followers. And so far in this course, we have only talked about connecting with these big accounts or the accounts with a large number of followers. So now let's move on to the next type of accounts that we should follow. And the next type of accounts that we should follow are the medium accounts. So as you can see on the screen, medium accounts are the accounts that have same followers as yours. And nextly we have the small accounts, and small accounts are the accounts that have followers lower than yours. So now you might ask me, why should I follow the big accounts, medium accounts and small accounts? Well, in the first case you have to connect with the top accounts or the big accounts because we have to funnel down the audience from them. And I've showed you the easiest method of funneling from top accounts in the previous section, and that was by commenting a lot in the contents of top accounts. Now there are other methods too, we'll be taking a look at them closely in the coming videos of this section. Now secondly, you have to connect with the medium accounts of your niche, and the medium accounts of your niche are the accounts that have same number of followers as yours. So you have to connect with them because you have to grow together with them and you can share the followers with them. So they will help you to make their followers to follow you, and you should also do the same for them by asking your followers to follow them. So you are going to grow together, and that is one method of growing your Instagram page. Now thirdly, when you grow your Instagram page to a huge number of followers, there would be small accounts who would try to connect with you. So since you are a huge account, you might be able to help them grow their Instagram page, right? So be humble and connect with those small accounts and help them to grow their Instagram page. So these are the three types of accounts that you should connect with. Now let's ask a different question, and that question would be how to connect with these accounts. So now there are three methods to connect with the accounts of your niche, and we have talked about the first two methods in the last section of this course. And the first method was to engage with your comments by commenting in their posts frequently, and they're going to take a look at your page and you have to connect with them. And the second way of connecting was using Instagram stories, and I've showed it to you in the previous section. Now the last method is a new method, and that is what we are going to take a look at, and that is by personally messaging accounts in your niche. So let me show you a few examples. Now as you can see on the screen, this person's name is Ashley. So what Ashley did was she followed my Instagram page, and somehow I came to know that Ashley owned a page that is similar to mine, and her page had around 300k followers. And what I did was I personally messaged Ashley, and I messaged her saying that I came to see that you are the founder of so and so account. May I know how long have you been growing the page, and is there any tip for me, and all those kinds of things. So you have to try to connect with the owner of the top account, and you can see that she has replied by saying that, hi, I have been running this page for 6 years. It has been quite an amazing journey. I honestly think that by posting regularly, interacting with your followers via comments and DMs, reposting other pages and sharing them via your stories has been very effective. Interacting with other pages as well. And you can see that I've tried to build a connection by asking any tips for me and all those kinds of things. And later, if you further go down the chat, you can see that she helped me to grow my Instagram page to what it was now. So you have to make connection. We don't know when would opportunity strike us. You have to search for opportunity, and when it finds you, you have to use them to your advantage. Now as you can see on the screen, there are two more examples, and on the left side you can see that I had mentioned the top account on 14th July 2020, and you can see that that person did not reply to my mention. So that is one thing that you have to note. A lot of top accounts won't be replying to you, but one or two accounts would reply to you. And that is where you have to take advantage of the opportunity to grow your Instagram page. So you can see that this person didn't check my mentioning, or they didn't check my Instagram chat. And you can see that after 2 months, I got a notification saying that this person has followed my page, and by then my page had already grown into a huge number of followers. So this person had started following my page. So I texted this person saying that, hey, so you followed my account, thanks a lot. And that person has replied, and we have started making connection. And that person did help me to funnel down the audience from that person. Now on the right side, you can see that I personally messaged someone, and I've told that person that my name is Jeff, and you can see that I've asked him for advices and all those kinds of things, and finally this person helped me to grow my Instagram page. So that is the crux of this video. You have to connect with the top accounts of your niche, and that can be through any of the 3 ways that I showed you: by mentioning them in their stories, by frequently commenting under their posts, or you can personally message them. Now, one thing that you have to notice that there is a special kind of way that you have to message them. So as you can see on the screen, this is one way that you have to connect with the top accounts. So it reads, "Hey, I saw your page and it is really amazing to see the value that your contents provide. Do you have any growth advices for people like me who wants to start a page similar to yours?" You have to text them by asking advices, you have to text them by praising them and all those kinds of things. Only then you can connect with those top accounts. Otherwise, there's a second way in which people try to connect with top accounts and they would definitely fail. And that method is, as you can see on the screen, people text me saying that, "Hey, please do check out my amazing page and follow if you like it." And there are other people who say that, "Can you share one of my posts?" So usually the top accounts won't mind these kinds of messages, and they're just going to leave it in the request section. So in order to connect with the top accounts, you have to use the method that I showed you. You have to ask them for advices, you have to praise them, and only those kinds of text messages can get replies. So I hope you understood how to connect with the top accounts using the 3 methods that I showed you. And now I think it's time to take a short break, and in the next video we'll be taking a look at the next few steps that you have to do after connecting with the top accounts. So for now we'll wrap it up over here and we'll continue in the next video.